With Christmas right around the corner, it's important to take a look at what festivities are happening involving our school. From the freezing weather to fundraising and celebrating Christmas. Stick around for all that and more on this edition of Wildcat News. Hello and welcome to Wildcat News. I'm your host, Brooke Holzhauer. Most of us do not like the freezing cold weather, and some of us don't even like snow. But when it comes to something we care about, making an exception is worth it. Here I am at Thomas P. Moran Waterfront Park in Greenwood Lake, where the Special Olympics New York Polar Plunge is taking place. We had kids from Chester, Warwick, and other neighboring towns like Tuxedo participate in this event. Students, administrators, and whoever wanted to jumped in the freezing cold lake here, and as you can see behind me a little bit, kids are still jumping in.
Rebecca Hoffman, a director of the New York Special Olympics, shared her insight on this event.
So this was our second annual Hudson Valley Polar Plunge. We had about over 70 plungers take the plunge today. As you guys can see, the weather was cold, windy, rainy, but that didn't stop the amazing people from coming out and raising awareness for such an amazing cause. We raised over $16,000 this year, which is double from last year. So every year we're hoping that the event grows more and more. We had a nice mix of law enforcement here today, schools, the Cub Scouts, our Special Olympic athletes and their coaches. So the community really came together for a great reason.
Alongside Rebecca, WVHS Associate Principal Mr. Arvanites and Principal Mrs. Fusco were also part of the organizing and even faced the frigid water themselves.
Mr. Arvanites and I and Mr. Fiorentino just dove into Greenwood Lake in white cap conditions, but it's all worth it because it's for the Special Olympics, and it's a great organization that shows compassion and acceptance and love for people who have disabilities. And the organization has touched my family. My son participated in the Olympics for many years, and it's just an incredible organization, and I would swim across the lake today if I could just to raise money for them. So, Mr. Arvanite?
Oh, I couldn't have said it any better. Thank you to everybody who came out. Thank you to the SAD Club and all the other clubs that donated, and everybody else in the community that donated to this great cause. We really appreciate the support.
And we're happy to announce that we were the Cool School of the Year. We were able to raise the most money of any school in Orange County, and we're going to get that plaque and celebrate it. We're really proud of everyone who supported us. Thank you to everyone who made donations.
After hearing from the leaders of this event, let's turn it over to some students from Warwick Valley High School who showed up and took a plunge as well.
I've never felt pins and needles like that across my entire body, but it was a lot of fun, and I recommend that you do it, especially for sports players. It feels nice.
It was for a great cause. You know, it's cold, but I'm glad I did it. I'll do it again. You know, spend time with my friends, you know, having a good time.
It's freezing. I had a good time though. We all jumped in, went in for like a minute, and now I'm just, getting out and sore sport.
Overall, we can definitely claim that this event was a huge success. For Warwick Valley Television, I'm Brooke Holzhauer. If you would like to participate in this event in the future, or if you have any questions, email Mrs. Fusco or Mr. Arvanites and they can try to assist you. Many clubs at the high school enjoy the holiday season. Some clubs throw holiday parties, but for one club, they spend their time raising money.
The holiday season is all about giving. For one club, they've made it their mission to give as much as they can. The Empty Bowls Club is a not-for-profit club here at the high school. Members of the club create ceramic items such as bowls, plates, and ornaments around the holidays. 100% of their proceeds go to local food pantries and Backpack Snack Attack, a charity dedicated to feeding the children of Warwick. The Empty Bowls Club wants to be as inclusive as possible, which means that they accept payment in the form of PayPal and Venmo, as well as cash. Cielo Flores has been in the club since her freshman year and is now the vice president. As vice president, she has helped to run stands and organize meetings.
So the Empty Bowls Club meets basically once a week during lunch and a few times after school during the month. We sell during lunch, after school, or during town events like the Makers Market, and all of our profits go to nonprofit organizations and the Greenwood Lake, Florida, and Warwick food pantries.
Empty Bowls Club has been around for over a decade and has donated thousands of dollars. Just last year, they raised $3,000 for Backpack Snack Attack. Since 2008, the Empty Bowls Club has held annual fundraising events, such as their ice cream social. These fundraising events have included things like kids' games and activities, pottery demonstrations, raffles, music performances, and more. Tens of thousands of dollars have been raised over the years. This holiday season, it's important to count your blessings and help whoever you can. The Empty Bowls Club is doing just that. For WVTV, I'm Jaslina Lugg.
Hunger goes beyond the holidays. For more information and to help people in need, check out backpacksnackattack.com. Coming back from break, we'll discover more holiday activities here at the high school.
Every year, over 100 million animals are killed due to experimentation. These poor animals are put through all different kinds of abuse for the gain of humans. PETA's main goal is to protect the rights of animals. They work through public education, animal rescue, news gathering, research, and many other ways. By supporting PETA, you can advocate for the general well-being and safety of animals. Visit PETA.org to learn more about ways that you can contribute to the safety of animals.
Welcome back to Wildcat News. During this time of year, sometimes doing the same old activities gets repetitive, but here at Warwick Valley High School, we celebrate a bit differently.
During this time of year, many students indulge in the atmosphere of the winter season. There are so many ways to embrace it, and here at Warwick Valley High School, one way to do so is by celebrating with clubs, like the book club. This year, the book club decided it would be great to celebrate this holiday season with a party. At the party, the regular food and drinks were there to enjoy, but for this book club, the most enjoyable part of this party was being able to unwrap new books for them to read this season, which brought up the question, what books they cherish the most. None of this would have been possible without Ms. Rosicki, so I wanted to ask her the question first.
I think that probably one of my favorite books, sounds a little nerdy, but is Lord of the Flies. I think as a teacher, it's a great vehicle to teach things like symbolism, and there are some pretty powerful themes about human nature in there. But if I had to pick an author that I enjoy reading just for pleasure, I would probably say Jodi Picoult is one of my favorites, just because I really love her character development. It's really easy to get lost in those storylines.
So the book that I cherish the most is probably Lovely Bones, because it was the first book that we read as a group as book club, and it's very memorable, and it was just like a little spooky, but it was like really good and detailed.
Though it seems the book club has it all, this isn't the only club cherishing the moment. The art club decided it'd be a fun idea to create ornaments to put on their tree. Art club members were pretty fast with their ornaments, so the meeting was pretty calm. But there were still members making their ornaments, making memories, and having fun doing it. Due to this calming atmosphere, it brought up the question, why should people do art during the holidays? And who better to ask than the leader of the art club, Miss Spano.
Being creative is really important around the holidays, especially for students who love to create handmade gifts to give to their friends and family. Art is a wonderful outlet for most people to de-stress and to come together and have fun and be creative and use their imagination.
I thought it would be great to ask other club members their point of view on the question.
Why is art important during the holidays? Because art is very therapeutic, and the Christmas time and holidays in general are kind of stressful for a lot of people, whether it be parents who have to figure out what they want to get their kids, or kids who have like divorced parents like me, and they have to think about, well, where do you want to go? So art is very therapeutic, and also it's something that you can keep forever and like hang up, maybe as decoration during holidays or something.
I think it's not only important to decorate for holidays, but to decorate with like personal decorations that you make, because the whole point of holidays is celebrating your family and your friends and people around you. So it makes it a lot more personal and less corporate, and adds a lot of like joy to the holiday season, adds holiday cheer to put decorations everywhere.
Overall, clubs like these really make up the fun and creative side of the school, embracing not only the holidays, but the Warwick Valley spirit. For Warwick Valley Television, Jasira Gay reporting.
If you haven't joined a club yet, consider joining one before the end of the school year. You never know what fun events are in store. With the year coming to an end, we've had quite a few holidays to celebrate, but which holiday is the best?
With the Christmas season ending not so long ago, I'm here at Warwick Valley High School to ask students, what's your favorite holiday and why?
Christmas is my favorite holiday because I believe in Santa. Santa's real.
I hate holidays because my family's crazy and they act like barbarians and small children at the same time, which is a very interesting sight. But also it seems completely useless to me, and there's no actual defined point.
My favorite holiday is it's Halloween because I like candy. You know, candy's my thing, so I just like Halloween. That's it. That's my favorite holiday.
All right, I would say that my favorite holiday is Christmas, just because, you know, you get the long break off from school, and I really like to do like hobbies such as like skiing, so I kind of just enjoy my time doing that. And, you know, like week and a half, 2 weeks off every year is just very refreshing.
My favorite holiday is Thanksgiving. It's a delicious meal. It's really not that hard to prepare. It's just a lot of prep work. And it's just a good family time. It's still fall. It's got a good vibe going on. The desserts are good, and there's football on. Don't normally like football, but I like Thanksgiving Day football because it's college football. So I would have to say Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday.
So it seems like Christmas and Halloween are the top two most popular holidays. For me personally, my favorite holiday is the 4th of July. You know, I just love ice cream and fireworks, and it's pretty close to my birthday, so I always enjoy. For WVTV, I'm Jaslina Lugg, signing off.
Christmas seems to be the top holiday for most people here at the high school. After all, 80% of Americans say Christmas is their favorite holiday. During the holiday season, spending time with people around us makes this time of year more enjoyable, and pets play a big role in that as well.
Come here, lady.
Do you remember the first time you saw your pet without really knowing that that would be your pet? Seeing your pet with all their unique features, such as their adorable face with their sparkling eyes? Well, anyone with such a pet, either the pet being a dog, a cat or two, a fish, or even a donkey, should know that process of taking care of one is a hassle. So our very own Student Senate devised a partnership with the Warwick Valley Humane Society to help the animals in the pet shelter, in hopes to help the pets to look their best for their new forever homes. Kelly Went, the student taking ownership of this tax, told us how the idea of having us as a school donate items to the shelter came about.
Well, I've always liked animals. I don't know, I have a dog. And I know during Thanksgiving and being thankful for what we have, I just decided giving thanks and giving stuff to animals would be a good idea.
With Christmas coming ever so close and us waiting for winter break to start, pet owners, like myself and my family, always has a way to include our pets on the Christmas spirit. However, I thought I should ask around my household to see what perfect presents they would like to receive this year. Even if the interviews went swimmingly well, or I was just barking up the wrong tree, the matter is that there are still animals in a pet shelter, not being able to show their true selves to someone special, like your very self. All the Student Senate asks is if you can please donate any of one of these items on screen to the box labeled Humane Society. That would be much appreciated.
Look at the flyers around the school that are posted and donate those stuff. Yeah.
You could also give the items to the greeter in the lobby, and she will donate the items on your behalf. This donation only lasts until the 22nd of this month, so any chance you could, please take a moment to do something that someone else didn't want to do.
Now, coming from a guy that has a lot of animals at his mother's house, those animals being 3 dogs, 4 cats, countless chickens and countless of ducks, a donkey being more on the other side of a farm, I just know that it takes a lot of care in the world to actually take care of these animals, to look after them. Well, I do personally feel like I want to get one more animal to add to my collection, I'll live to get a crane bird. What do you think? Well, either way, my name is Shane Crane, and I'm reporting this for Warwick Valley Television. I'll fly on by for the next one. Later.
If you have any questions or for more information, visit wvhumane.org. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have today for this edition of Wildcat News. I've been your host, Brooke Holzhauer. From all of us at WVTV, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
$5 million gallons of waste are dumped into the ocean yearly, damaging the environment. 1 million marine animals die yearly from sea pollution, and 8 million tons of plastics enter our ocean every year. Sea pollution doesn't only affect sea animals, it affects us humans as well. Clear Blue Sea is a non-profit organization that helps fight pollution. They use AI-controlled boats with nets to collect trash. If you want to get involved today, you can.